How's it going, everybody? I am Kahns, and I am back with another Titanfall Assault video. And now this is very more of a fundamental gaming type video, because this is a concept that's in not just this game, but pretty much any type of game that has different class and roles to the types of characters you can use or play as. Also, guys, be sure to stick around to the end of this video, and I have the next giveaway that I'm doing. It's the same giveaway, but hang out to the end and I'll tell you the details of what you need to do. It's not exactly the same as the last giveaway I did. There's three basic classes. The third one we're not going to get into because they are not present in the game yet, but they could be, and if they do, that could add a whole nother level to the game. The two roles we're going to be focusing on are tanks and DPS. Now, these are two kind of funny little definitions I found. But basically, your tank is your meat shield that just stands there, holds the attention of your enemy, and does damage, but very little damage. They're more of trying to hit multiples, or just trying to make sure everybody that you're trying to attack or kill is focused on them and just eating all the damage. They usually have a very large health pool, very little damage. Then on the other side, you have the DPS, which is your damage per second. And that can range from being a ranged DPS to a casting, like spell-oriented DPS, or a very up-close, in-your-face melee DPS. They could also be single target, or they could be multiple targets. But generally, these classes are very low health, but very high output in damage. And so to kind of make this a little more understandable in the Titanfall Assault universe, is I'm going to compare two pilots. So the two cards that I want to show you to kind of compare this is the Grunt Captain versus the Grenadier. Now, starting off looking at the hit points, Grunt Captain has 1300, Grenadier has 500. You know, 150% more health than Grenadier. Speed, not really an issue. They run around. Attack range, not really an issue. But when you look at the human DPS, Grunt Captain only has 55, whereas human DPS has 63. However, Grunt Captain does crazy robotic DPS. So you have someone who's a meat shield, very high damage, or very high health points, very low damage. Not very low, but smaller damage. And then you have very low health points, very high damage. And that is your basic standard. So the scenario that you would want to do with this is you want to have your Grunt Captain up front, with your Grenadier kind of in the backfield. So your waypoint placement is very key. Where you actually, the dragging point of where they're going to run to. So you want to make sure you place those properly, so when they run there, they're going to stop and be at a certain range or up close. So let's get into a match and show this out. And where you'll see me use this strategy is with my Pyro Bruiser and my Grenadier. Pyro Bruiser is amazing. He still does good damage, but he has like 1500 health points, which is triple what your Grenadier has. And also, not only can you use your pilots to tank, but also your burn cards, as well as Titans. And I'm sure you'll see me do that in this match. Alright, so here we go.
Alright, people.
We're playing against somebody. So what you're going to see me do, and pay note to how I put these waypoints, I'm going to put this Pyro Bruiser up front, Grenadier back here, so when they start to run to B, the Grenadier will be behind the Pyro Bruiser. But also watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop this sentry right here, and it's going to tank these pilots as they come running in. I'm going to drop these guys. Ooh, they kind of did the same thing, but with Sim Ninja. I'm going to drop a barrage on them.
30 seconds.
Yeah, wow.
Just lost hardpoint Alpha.
So I'm gonna let all these guys run to my base. Since of course I get taken out by a boomer. And now we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go Pyro Bruiser. The Grenadier up top in the back. I'm gonna drop a Sim Ninja over here at A, as soon as I get the energy for it. But I'm also gonna drop this to tank. He's got a rocket sentry, nice. Alright, she's gonna work out over here. Let's drop this guy in here. We'll take hardpoint A. We're losing hardpoint B though, so I need to get Sim Ninja on here. I'm losing A. So let's drop Sim Ninja on this rocket sentry because I need that gone. Although it's in the path of the... There we go. So he's gonna run into the field. I'm gonna save for some energy.
Stay frosty. We haven't lost this one yet.
Pyro's gonna go over here.
Supply boost inbound.
Grenadier's gonna go up top here. Seriously, I lost my Sim Ninja already?
We've lost Charlie.
Damn.
Resources boosted.
Sim Ninja's gonna get dropped back over there. Ronin up top. He's got a Core Scorch. That's fine. Just drop him in there to help get that hard point. Nice, we're getting... We got 2.
We've lost Charlie.
We're losing A, but we're gonna contest it, so we still have A. Technically. Drop that in there. I'm gonna get some energy and send Pyro and Grenadier at C. Actually, I'm just gonna drop Sim Ninja at C. See what he does. Gonna barrage that Strider.
Charlie secure.
He dropped Sim Ninja. I'm gonna get my Ronin. I'll take out that Sim Ninja. That'll help protect it. Alright. Pyro over there.
We lost Alpha.
Grenadier here to defend
Hardpoint lost.
Bravo. She's just gonna blast that up. These guys will drop in. My Pyro's gonna help get A back.
This fight is too close for
I'm gonna
comfort.
drop Atlas over here.
Charlie lost.
He dropped Sim Ninja over there. Let's get my Sim Ninja in there. Get A back. We're gonna lose Bravo. But we're gonna send Pyro over there. Get Charlie back. Oh, good move, good move. Barrage that again. Send Grenadier here.
We lost Alpha.
Oh, get down in there. Oh no, this could be bad news. It might overtake me. Vectors! Oh god. Oh man. But you got to understand the tankiness of this. And hopefully this helps you understand the difference between tanking and DPS. It is a fundamental concept that is in most games. Alright, so real quick, we're also going to take a look at the Titans, because the Titans are also do something similar, and you really want to structure your Titan build to, if you're going to tank, or if you're going to have a tank and some damage dealers, versus AoE, area of effect, and multiple targets. Because each Titan has a class assigned to him. So for instance, if you look at Ogre, he's a tank, compared to someone like, say, Strider, single target damage. Ion, area of effect damage. Scorch, though, is a tank and also an area of effect damage, but it just shows he's mainly a tank. But everybody kind of has their own unique role to it, so it also works as well as Titans. So generally, as a standard deck of what you want to have as far as Titans is you want to have one tanky Titan and then 2 damage dealing Titans. So for example, you want to have an Ogre with, say, a Strider and an Ion. So you'll have some single target damage, some multiple target damage, as well as your tank who's just going to eat everything if you can get the energy to drop them properly. So for instance, when you're doing kind of like a heavy turret rush, you want to make sure that your tanky Titan is in there first so he can soak that damage, while your Strider, your Ronin, your Ion, your Atlas can just blast down the heavy turret without taking any damage. And yeah, that's all there is to it, guys. Alright guys, giveaway time. I have another redeemable code for 1100 tokens. All you have to do is leave a comment on this video stating 3 things. 1, that of course you are an Apple player, iOS, you play on an iOS device, because this code is only redeemable in the Apple Store. I'm sorry, Android folks, I play on Android. I can't use these codes either, so it's only for iOS, so make sure you state that you play on an iOS device. And then 2, I want you to say something you like about my videos. And number 3, something you think I could improve on, or something you don't like. So I really look to the comments, to your guys' comments, for feedback on how I make future videos, and how I adapt how I am in the videos, or the content I show. So, state that you play on iOS, something you like, and something you don't like, or something you think I could improve on. That is all you have to do, and I will announce the winner on a video that I'm doing next week. I will, once I know what video that'll be, I will let everybody know. That's it, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. Later.